What's going on, guys? Shiftcase here. We are coming at you with another Senna guide video. This is updated for season 12, as well as patch 12.2, with changes to Glacial Augment and how it hurt her over the preseason, and the changes that are coming in 12.2. We're going to go over what she's building, what her rune pages that she's picking is, as well as what build pass you have to pick throughout a different game. Like the first video, we're going to go over what her abilities do, what her combos are, and then go into the build paths and some of their advantages and disadvantages. So why don't we hop right into that? Senna's passive allows you to acquire souls throughout the game that increase your attack damage, your attack range, and your crit chance. Her Q is a beam that can be targeted on an ally or an enemy, healing all allies it passes through, and damaging as well as slowing all enemies that it passes through. Her W is a snare that attaches to a target, and then after a short period of time will snare everyone around it. Her E puts you in a shrouded form that makes you untargetable, as well as all allies around you, increasing your movement speed. And lastly, her ultimate is a giant beam that will shield all allies it hits in the entire radius of it, as well as damage all enemies in the center of it. Combos for Senna are going to be your auto attack Q auto attack for that quick trade that allows you to proc your passive. Another combo is going to be your auto attack WQ auto attack. It allows you to get your W snare in while also filling in that auto attack Q auto attack for a lot of damage. Finally, you're going to be looking for your ward auto attack combo. This will allow you to hit a target that's out of the range of your normal auto attack or your Q range. The ADC style Senna is a very fun build. It provides a lot of damage, and it's really good if you don't have a traditional ADC on your team. And even if you get the kills, you still have an ADC on your team. Some disadvantages are you are squishy. At the end of the day, you are an ADC. It's costly to get to those power spikes, and your ADC will typically get less kills. You can go a couple different rune sets for this build. One of the main rune sets you can go for this build is going to be First Strike in the Inspiration Tree with Magical Footwear, Futures Market, and Cosmic Insight. For your secondary tree, you're going to be going Precision with Presence of Mind, as well as Legend Alacrity for the attack speed. Then you're going to want to take the attack speed rune, as well as Adaptive Force and Armor or MR, depending on what your matchup is. If you're not having a lot of success with First Strike, or you just don't like how the rune feels, I personally am having a lot of success using either Lethal Tempo or Fleet Footwork. Fleet Footwork allows you to have a little bit more sustain in the lane, and get a little bit extra movement speed whenever you auto attack and it's up. Where Lethal Tempo gives you the extra attack speed, gives you the extra range, and if you can keep it up in the lane, you can get a lot of good poke off on the enemy, or chase down an enemy and finish off them where they otherwise would have gotten away. For those rune sets, I would take Lethal Tempo with Presence of Mind and Legend Alacrity. If you're going Bruiser build, I would not recommend taking Cut Down. If you're going full ADC build, you could take Cut Down for the extra health. Otherwise, take Coup de Grace. Your secondary runes, I would go Inspiration Tree, take Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight, giving you the extra Summoner spell cooldown as well as movement speed from the boots. For your stats, I would take Attack Speed, Adaptive Force, and Armor. Items for this build are going to be your Kraken Slayer, your Rapid Fire Cannon, and your Ginsu's Rage Blade. For your boots, you're going to be looking to build Grievous Boots for your attack speed. Or you might want to pick up Swifties for that extra movement speed. To finish off the build, you're going to be looking to build other ADC typical items such as Lord Dominic's Regards if they have a lot of health, Mortar Reminder if you need Healing Cut, or the Collector if you just want that execute. Bruiser Senna is one of my favorite builds. The advantages of it are you are much tankier with an earlier power spike, and you have great damage versus other tanks and bruisers in the game. Some disadvantages are you're going to do less damage than a typical ADC, and you're also going to have a slower rate of attack speed. For Bruiser Senna, you could still go the Lethal Tempo or the Fleet Footwork in lane if you like having those rune sets. Otherwise, you should probably take Under the Resolve Tree and go with Grasp of the Undying, go with Font of Life, Bone Plating for the poke sustain in lane, and Revitalize to increase your healing and shielding power. For your secondary runes, you're going to want to go under Precision, grab Presence of Mind. It's super important on Senna. It allows you to keep up the poke in lane and have that mana sustain, as well as the extra attack speed. For your secondary runes, you could either go attack speed or adaptive force and armor, or magic resist, depending on your lane matchup. The items you're looking to build in this set are Divine Sunder, Black Cleaver, and Rapid Fire Cannon. After this, you're going to be looking for either Swifties or defensive boots, such as Merc Shreds and Plated Steel Caps. Next, you'll be looking to make a Chempunk Chainsword and any other typical Bruiser or ADC items to finish off this build. Alright guys, that's going to go ahead and bring us to the end of the Senna guide video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Let me know down in the comments down below what you think I could improve on, what you felt I missed out on maybe. And I do plan on doing more of these in the future. We're going to do some support videos. We're going to do some of the jungle videos because I also play the jungle a lot as well. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time.